Alright, giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that told me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Paya, and as you can see here, these are the AI generated, and they talking about Bible influence with selfies and taking vlogs. A trend that's going on right now, which is, crazy. Because, this AI, artificial intelligence, this beast system, it's very deceptive, and it is just demonic, bro. The way it can portray images and videos and things of that nature. So I want to play this real quick, and we're going to get some scriptures. Check it out. I want you to hear this. It's getting out of hand.
Fam, your boy David here, about to yeet this little stone at Goliath and see what happens.
Okay, so I told y'all to trust the process, but no, y'all wanted to stay in Egypt stacking bricks.
Yo, it's Shadrach. This random dude just showed up. It's getting lit in here.
I got the horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Hat is matte black. Got the boots that's black to match.
You know I'm a daddy's boy. He's got me in this Technicolor drip. Brother's so jelly right now. They're looking a little sus.
These Philistines thought they could flex on me. Big mistake. I just took some pre-workout and finna bring the house down.
I would like to formally apologize to God, the sailors, and this whale. Sorry, dude.
Good, fam.
Yeah, and then you see, matter of fact, let's get a preset. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. It says, be not deceived, right? Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And the Lord is not mocked. They got these AI generated, portraying to be, as how men of the Lord would be. No. First of all, none of them is dark skinned, right? I'm not saying that they all gotta be like, looking dark. We different shades of brown, but none of them got, looking as how the scriptures describe the prophets. And then they're speaking in this slang, this modern slang, right? As if it's a joke, because, the prophets really went through, some heavy times, with their trials, their perils, and their tribulations. It wasn't, just, we, laughing and giggling. No. Just like now, the men of the Lord is here now. And, the situations that is, through the prophecies that's coming, men may have to die and be persecuted or, in jail, however the Lord sees fit. But, this ain't no Hollywood, type thing, man. And you have it to where this whole AI, artificial intelligence movement, this, this thing, it's they could use it to deceive the masses, in a sense where people don't know what's real or not, what's the truth or not. And that brings confusion. Remember, the scriptures say the Lord is not the author of confusion. So when there's confusion involved, guess who's in the midst of that? The adversary. And they're using that to, deceiving people. So that's why, hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. You know? Because that's how they, are going to, with these devices, with their weapons, with their, that's how they're going to try to even cause false miracles. And people won't know what's really going on, right? But the elect, those that believe in the true name and the true doctrine, throughout the true doctrine, is not going to be deceived. Real quick, in the book of Isaiah 47:12, it says, "Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth." Talking about these elites, how they try to perform and commit things on the left hand side. It says, "If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail." Right? So that's how, this is a form of sorcery, through a way of their technology, and that's how they, even deceived people. Hey, look at what happened in 2020. How easy it was to have millions of people believe in something that was never real. With the whole, C19, if you know what I mean. Right? And they trying to even mock the angels of the Lord, calling them UFOs. You got Project Bluebeam that can have certain things appear in the sky that's literally an illusion to have people thinking otherwise. With their devices leading up to what? The MOTB, right? False miracles, because they want to be like the Most High, right? So that's why they use the technology to really try to mock the men of the Lord, and yeah. But it says, "Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee." Right? And they're getting weary. And man, these devices, man, honestly, is demonic, bro. All these influencers, or whatever you want to call them, which I believe, I forget what the word goes back into, something about the stars or whatever. But so real quick, all right, because look at when television first came out, movie theaters, how they psychologically, reprogram the people's minds, and then going through the scriptures, making movies about it, adding and taking away from it, portraying men of the Lord to do and look like someone and doing other things, and hey man, if you don't know the scriptures, you don't meditate in it, you don't believe, then you'll be straight easily. That's why I got the scripture real quick in the book of Ecclesiasticus, known as Sirach in Apocrypha, chapter 5 verse 15. "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small." Matter of fact, I also want to get 2 Corinthians 2:11 in the NLT. in the Slakia, in the NLT. Forgive me. Alright, it says, Slakia. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Alright, so there you go. I just wanted to touch on this real quick because this is getting out of hand. You know, and you got people in the comment boards like actually bigging it up. They don't know no better. You know? Hey, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.